It is very nice to greet you again. In today's video we will talk about the following. How to remove water from your dog's ears. Removing water from your dog's ears is essential, especially if your pup loves to play in the water. Water can get into your dog's ears even during baths or when playing with the hose. Dogs don't need to dive into a pond or pool to get water where they shouldn't be. Today, you'll learn everything you need to safely remove water from your dog's ears. Why it's important to remove water from your dog's ears. Making sure your dog's ears are dry and clean should be part of a regular grooming routine. Normally, there is a balanced ecosystem of yeast and bacteria, both beneficial and harmful, that live on the skin and inside your dog's ears. The presence of water in the ears creates a perfectly humid and warm environment that disrupts this balance, encouraging the overgrowth of yeast and bacteria. This, in turn, often leads to bacterial infections. The presence of water can also provide the ideal conditions for fungal growth and the formation of ear mite colonies. If left untreated, ear infections cause constant pain and could also lead to balance problems and even deafness. How to tell if there's water in your dog's ears. First, you can simply get into the habit of checking your puppy's ears every time he plays in the water. It's not a bad idea to include an ear check in regular grooming to detect potential problems. However, it can be difficult to detect if there's water in the ear canal. Second, you can observe his behavior. If your puppy has water trapped in his ears, he'll likely try to remove it on his own and, in doing so, will display some common behaviors, such as he'll shake his head, he'll scratch or touch his ear, he'll rub his ear, he'll lose his balance. Keep in mind that dogs' ear canals are deeper and more curved than ours. This makes cleaning them very difficult and it's hard to detect trapped water inside. Often, the only way to really know is to interpret your dog's behavior. How to get water out of your dog's ears. There are three main ways. The first is to let them drain naturally. Sometimes, shaking the head can cause the water to loosen and drain on its own. This method isn't always effective, so we don't recommend it. The second is professional methods approved by veterinarians. These commercial products are usually light creams or drops. They are designed to penetrate the ear canal, repel water and any trapped debris, and then dry. Dogs' ear canals are deep and have right-angle curves, making it difficult to insert cotton swabs or other physical instruments to absorb water. A veterinarian could do this with tools, but you shouldn't attempt it at home. An untrained hand risks damaging the eardrums, scraping the inside of the ears, pushing debris deeper, or causing other problems. The third option is a home remedy. You should always be cautious when using home remedies on something as sensitive as your dog's ears. If your vet gives you the go-ahead, try a homemade option. Just be sure to monitor your dog's behavior after cleaning their ears and take them to the vet if they show signs of ear infection or damage. How to use a homemade ear cleaner. Whether it's a store-bought or homemade remedy, the application process is generally the same. If possible, ask someone to help you hold your pup so you can focus on applying the solution. Depending on the solution's recommendation, apply several drops or fill the ear canal. Once applied, gently massage the base of your dog's ear so that it gently moves down the ear canal. Avoid doing anything that puts pressure on the eardrum, as it can hurt and damage your dog's hearing, so avoid cotton swabs. Generally, it's best to use these ear cleaners in one ear at a time for two reasons. First, the tickling sensation will likely cause your puppy to shake his head to expel it. Second, and this is very important for home solutions, it's always good to observe how your puppy reacts for several minutes after the initial treatment. Massaging allows the solution to loosen the wax or debris that's holding water in the ears, and with a good amount, it should come loose and come out. Then, take 1 or 2 cotton balls and clean around the ears. Easy. It is a pleasure to inform you and help you. If you have not subscribed to the channel, you should do it now. Take care of yourself and your furry friend. A hug and until the next video.